Hey, what's up guys, Halfway here, and well, we're gonna be looking at a game that is actually really good, and I don't know if that's messed up or not. I'll have to watch it later, but this game is, Gone Home, which is actually a really nice game. I recommend it. If I go quiet, it's because things are supposed to be talking, but I don't know because the little screen I'm supposed to be looking at is not moving properly. So, yeah. But this game is actually a really good game. I recommend it. If you didn't get it with gold on Xbox, I think it's about $19 or $15. Either or is worth it.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Yeah, so if I randomly go quiet, it's because there's dialogue and I don't want to interrupt. But, yeah. If you want me to commentate on the video, I can't, so I'm just gonna be spouting random crap whenever it's silent. But, yeah, I really do recommend this game. It's actually a really nice, touching game.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
I love the voice actors in this game. They're really good.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th,
But, this game, it touches on some topics that is actually really needed to be touched on nowadays with some parents, you know?
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
And you can also use this video as a tutorial to find all the notes. Because I tried my hardest to find all of them. So yeah, if you came for a tutorial, you get a little bit of a commentary over it. So, good luck. This game actually, when I first played it, I thought it was going to be a horror game, but it's actually a really decent game. It's not a scary game whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about that if you are scared of game. Well, a scaredy cat like some people. Spooky thunder, yes, spooky. Sorry if I'm being too quiet for what I'm used to, but I do not know what's going on in the video right now. I can't see the video right now. Sounds like I broke something.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County,
I guess I wasn't
Dawn
smart enough to turn off the
County,
TV.
County, and Wistaria County.
Never mind. I guess I was. Shouldn't have doubted myself.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
There were some tapes I could have played in the game, but I was afraid of copyright, so that's what happened to that. Funny enough, when I started playing this game, my friend said it wouldn't be good because it's like a walking simulator with motions. So, I actually think he was wrong about that. It's actually a really good game.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Know the feeling about having friends with better games than I do. By the way, at some point I just randomly start throwing shot glasses. If it's already passed, I'm sorry, I can't see anything. Again. Think the Xbox recording thing wasn't prepared for a 20-minute episode. By the way, this will be in 2 parts. I guess, yep, I know why I done that. Copyrights. Yeah. We are on the second half of the video, so...
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Like, this game is really good.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Yeah, forget what I was gonna say. I should mention it's like 3 in the morning. That would help here.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
Well, I can actually see the video now, just in time. Thing of band-aids. That's beautiful. When in trouble, just throw the band-aids across the room. Like, oh, by the way, I give away not give away anything, but I actually give a well, there's an achievement that you'll get, or trophy, depending on what console you are on, that, if you solve the the safe in the basement, you would get achievement without looking at the thing, but, oh wait, quiet time.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, you guys can use this as a tutorial or just come to hear my beautiful voice. Rawr. Doesn't matter. But yeah, you guys can watch for a tutorial, or if you can't find that cheeky password for that safe in the basement that just gives you lots of drugs, just watch the video, and next, probably a couple of days from now, there will be another video, part 2 to this, because Xbox doesn't allow 30-minute videos, so yeah. And I think it's about to be quiet time again, so.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous? After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
I tried to, like, stop at certain moments long enough for people to pause and read those, but I don't know if people would actually pause and read those. I think people would come to this video just to find out where all the letters are, so they won't have to go to some weird complicated Wikipedia page like a certain person had to go to. So yeah, it was fun. Pretty sure I don't trust Wikipedia anymore though. Quiet time.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no, there was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
The giggles of gold. Just had to say that because there's gonna be a quiet time popping up soon. Yeah. Guess when? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Nah.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
So guys, it's about time for the video to end, so I'd just like to say, leave a like, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you when I see you. Peace.